So what's up, people? This is D from Brooklyn, and it's that time. Today is Friday. This is going to be the night of the Brooklyn Aquarium Society's probably first meeting and auction of the new fall season, which is coming really quick. So I'm doing my piss poor attempt at bagging a lot of the guppy grass and some of the plants so that I can bring in for tonight's auction, because winter is coming quickly. And of course, I don't have enough space in the house to bring all of this into the house. As you can see, remember those lilies? Remember those two little bulbs? I still kept the box here so you guys remember. This is the two little bulbs. They were yay big. And now I have approximately 3 feet of lily. From here, hard to measure with my hand. Let me go back. But that is about 3 feet across. The tub is 6 feet. And 3 feet of that is lily. What in the world am I going to do with this when I drain the tub for the winter? I don't know. I'm going to think about how I'm going to store this. But anyway, I say it's time to start thinking about homes for my fish for the fall and winter season. Now, mostly I have like celestial pearl daniels, longfin leopards, and I forgot there's another one. There's CPDs, longfin leopards. There's 3 or 4 species of daniels in here alone. As you can see, they're beautiful. They're not afraid of me. But my big ones, you can see how long and beautiful the fins are. I have probably about 50 to 100 fry in here. Unfortunately, this year I did lose my paradise fish. They did not breed. I had mostly males. Very hard to find the females, but it turned out that they did scruff a little bit in here. The last one that I did manage to keep is my albino paradise fish, which if I tap, usually if I move some junk, he'll come up. Let me switch hands with the camera. I'll do like this and move some stuff, and he usually comes to see what the hell I'm doing. Oh, there he is. There he is, just like clockwork. See how these guys are so trained? He's like, what are you doing? If I move some stuff, he comes right to me. Look how, this is like my pet. He's like my puppy. Look, he's probably swimming in my hand. Hey, what's up, buddy? He's like, ain't no food in your hand. What's up? This guy would swim right into my hand. Is he cool? So he's like, what's up? So I did keep my albino paradise fish. And to give you an update on last year's paradise fish and all the fry, they are doing very well in my high school where I work, in their high school's marine lab. So they have the 3 females and a male that I gave them last year. And a couple of the club members from last year have told me how fast they grew. I gave quite a few of them away last year. So I'm probably going to have to rehome all of these daniels, because there's probably 1,000. Oh man, it's getting windy out here. Woo, look at this wind. Grapevine is even shut down a little bit. But anyway, so yeah, anyway, that's the progress, man. Beautiful progress, man. Now, one thing about the saltwater tanks, as you know, I don't use a chiller. Always people are like, oh, yo, D, why don't you use a chiller? Boom, 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 bam. I have a chiller that has sat on my floor literally for God knows how long. The tank's up and down with the room's temperature is just something that it goes through, man. Without cooling the whole room, you can battle that until your teeth turn yellow or whatever. But it is what it is. I don't use a chiller. So the summer months, the tank takes a hit. Not really a hit, but corals close up. They don't extend the polyps. They still stay alive. They don't croak. But some do, SPS-wise, like the basement. I do lose some of the SPS. They die back, and then they usually come back in the winter. So I don't cut them, snap them off, or remove frags. But that's on the saltwater side. Now, from the freshwater side, as you know, in New York and Brooklyn. Oh, I forgot about my blue. Wow, I got to change gears. I forgot about my blue Grammy, which is actually in here. He's pretty damn big. I forgot about him. He just swam by. Anyway, distraction. Unlike the salt water that's inside the house, since these are outside, if I left these out here, this tub would probably get a 2-inch thick sheet of ice over it, which I found out the hard way last year, because I came to the tank about mid-November. The fish was still swimming, and it was a 2-inch thick sheet of ice. over the top of the tub. So needless to say, I learned from that that I have a clock ticking as far as just rehoming animals so that I'm not like racing and running at the last minute and trying to find them homes. And it's beautiful how much this tank has grown. I don't do anything. When the solar power pumps stop, the tank's on autopilot. There's no power running into this tank. This is God's sunlight. Thank you, God. Good job. God's sunlight. I feed them on a reg. There's no algae in here. It's a natural balance that just is what it is. I mean, over the years of just doing it and figuring out things, it just kind of finds a place of its own. This year, the real experiment was with the albino gourami and the, albino paradise fish and the gourami and the regular paradise fish to see if they would interbreed or if they would mingle, and that did not happen. So maybe I'll try again next year. The lilies were another experiment. I have never ever gotten these things to grow. It was a little joke with my local pet shop, woman that works in there. I know her a long time, probably since I was a kid. And she just dropped one into the 10-gallon tank and it sprouted. So I was like, hey, look, Mimi, you think I could get one of these to grow outside? She said, hey, well, I just grew it without doing anything. So shout out to Mimi, homegirl. Good advice. I just thanked her in person. And yeah, look at these guys. I'm amazed how this lily took off. If you can just look, they didn't flower. They're almost red. If you look in the picture, they're not red like the picture. I was hoping I'd get some red in there, but I guess it is what it is. They're beautiful green and they are huge. So I'm going to have to probably remove all of the guppy grass, the pennywort, hornwort out of here. Look at it, that's grown out of the tank. My morning glory kind of drowned. They grew, but what happened is as they grew longer and longer, they tilted over and ended up under the water. So the ones that were able to stick up out of the water did good. The other ones kind of just grew downward and kind of just sunk. But this is the type of plant you can pull it out, stick it in a cup, and it'll freaking grow into a whole bushy plant again. So I don't worry about that. But anyway, yeah. So if you guys aren't members, you don't know about it. Second Friday of the month, we meet at the New York Aquarium in a education hall. If you're not a member, it's $5 at the door. If you're a member, of course, you know the deal. And I'm just talking to the wall. So everybody, just be reminded, meetings tonight. We've got a great speaker. Discussion's going to be on lighting for the aquarium, spectrum, all of that stuff. If you got questions regarding lighting, and hold on, because living by a airstrip is really a pain in the neck. Okay, thank you very much, Air Force One. But anyway, yeah, so the discussion will be on light. You can probably ask all the questions. A lot of people have questions on light. And hopefully you have a good time. So till next time, this is D. I'm going to get moving because I got to get to the meeting early. I'll see you at the door. Love, peace, and hair grease. I'm going to have to start catching fish. Jeez, these guys are getting big. Look at the fry. The fry are big. You would think I would feed them 50 times a day. Hey there, gold. Hey there, gold. Look at the fins on this guy. Outside. Ah, yeah, it's like, F you, where's the food? Just goes to show a whole lot of equipment does not an excellent tank make. Learning from your mistakes, failures, and experience is the best teacher. As my aunt says, experience is the best teacher. Because in life, you get the test first, then you get the lesson. All right, people, this is D. I'm out. Live long and prosper.
Okay, and we have the fish right there. So that is Jiko, our cooking place, the Jiko. You can sit there and see the chefs make the